Paris Saint-Germain can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There will be a throw-in. Backward it goes. Now it's Mbappe. Kane. Van Basten can get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
It's headed upfield. Szoboszlai. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Mbappe! He's got tall! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And it's Kane. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Saka. Van der Sar cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kimmich. Saka providing an outlet on that flank, and he was alert to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gavi, little pass back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos with a real chance here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Roberto Carlos! Decent hit from there. Gavi. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Messi.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van der Sar tries the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Early ball, in with a header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, that's clever. Oh, important interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ronaldo might just make this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out to the right. Szoboszlai. And it's Van Bouten. Costa Curta. That's really well cleared. Caicedo. He's gone forward. And Messi! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Maradona. Oh, that is... He's got the shot away! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. So your views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've showed some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Paris Saint-Germain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the second half gets underway.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. Mbappe. There's the hit! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
But après 49 minutes de jeu.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Mbappe finds himself offside. And he's there to belt it away. Now he's off and running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is a little undercooked. Kimmich. Szoboszlai. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Van der Sar. Forwards and with intent. Szoboszlai.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Yamal. He has found the way through. Livakovic will lay claim to that. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kimmich. And here's Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Kane.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation. Caicedo. Van der Sar. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
He's having a good look here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17, le numéro 9, le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 4, le numéro 15, le numéro 13. Griezmann. Changement en cours.
Roberto Carlos! And here's Griezmann. Costa Curta. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available. Good effort from distance. Maradona. And that was very necessary. And Dijk with the clearance. And that's been won straight back. Pedri. And here's Maradona. Plays the ball back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's going to be disappointed with that. He can run onto that. And here's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Maradona, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this...
He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward. Pedri. Maradona.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's De Bruyne. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. And now the breakaway. And that's it. Paris Saint-Germain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A true... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kimmich gets a foot in here. And here's Mbappe. Gavi. Oh, great play. Hits one. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedri. Turns and goes back. A nice sequence of passes, this. And the finish! It's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain look comfortable already. Two to the good and flying. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Oh, and he's through the middle. Face to face with the keeper. And he'll shoot here! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! Beckenbauer tries to clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ribéry.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Rafael Leao. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Gavi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22. Ribéry viene sostituito con il numero 11.
That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. And they are pulling clear here. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good...
Place now of complete control. Gavi has it in a wide position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. Kimmich. Gavi. It's Kimmich. And it's Griezmann. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Koundé. Rafael Leao. Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
And now he has two. Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Costa Curta wins the duel this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gavi. Gavi.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nicely aimed pass. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. Livakovic catches it safely, and they can counter here. And the first 45 minutes are up. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Paris Saint-Germain have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said this match is well and truly already won. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been knocked clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. Gavi. Now it's Maradona. He's away! Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Rafael Leao! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Kimmich.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Griezmann. Very nicely done. Now it's Griezmann. Maradona. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Mbappe. It's gone backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Mbappe. And here's Rafael Leao. Great ball, and he's in here. Koundé gets into some space. And he's taking no chances there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Balde got a long way forward to join the attack. Van Bouten. Pedri. Now it's Maradona. And here's Rafael Leao. And that's another good win of the ball. Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for the run. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gavi. It's Kimmich. Pedri. And it's Griezmann. De Ligt. Here's Rodri. Kimmich. No way through. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! They've done it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, numero 21. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And here's Mbappe, Bellingham, and here's Maradona. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent hit! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Çalhanoğlu plays it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Ligt. Maradona. De Nielsen. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! De Nielsen. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past. Bellingham. And it's Modric. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Çalhanoğlu. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get rid. And that is that. Paris Saint-Germain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That'll be a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, nice touch. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? What a save! Terrific reactions! It'll be a throw-in. Aimed beyond the defence. He's been picked out. Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they can counter here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Hernandez. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. And it's Maradona. Modric. Gavi. Drive. He's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Hernandez. And here's Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still goalless. Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Maradona. Modric. And here's Maradona. It's Maradona! Decent enough try.
Maradona just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's Beckham. That is a little undercooked. Well, there is a look that says it all. A Pierce has a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Hernandez. And he's managed to get rid. Hernandez. Modric. Gavi. Chance here to counter. Vinicius Junior. Looking for the runner. That's an excellent interception.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then.
Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. And it's Pirlo. Hernandez. He's cut it out. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Beckham standing over it. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Pirlo. Hernandez. And Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Up he goes! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Collier. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo. In towards the back. He gets big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Maradona. Rafinha. And he's there to belt it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Collar. Collar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kohler actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Modric. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And it's Modric. Gavi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold gets flagged offside.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 72 306.
Hernandez. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Modric. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Hernandez. Costa Curta. Rafinha. Maradona.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Gavi. Passes short and sharp.
Maradona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's on a charge. Hernandez.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 20.
He's quick to snatch it back.
23. Le numéro 13. Griezmann.
And here's Maradona.
Attention, changement.
Hernandez. And it's Giroud. Now it's Haaland. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Dani Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Has a look and plays it forward.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, great play. Now it's decent hit. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hernandez picks it up out wide.
Changement en cours.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And it's Griezmann. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, what a climb! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Après 86 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Alexander-Arnold.
Temps additionnel.
And he was quick to react. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 7. À leur place, le numéro 17. Le numéro
Fourth
21.
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the new...